I thought I'd start something new and video so I don't have to just stare into the camera and talk because I think that's uncomfortable. Anyway, I'm hiking I think it's called Chuckwalla. I thought I'd talk about head injuries because this last week with school and work, my self-esteem, I'm going to talk specifically about my self-esteem because at my age, I've had my head injury for about 10 years. I was in a car accident and hit my frontal lobe. And I have this last class that I'm doing, and I've been trying to do these assignments, and I'm the first one that's going through some of these courses or these assignments for this course, and some of them are faulty. Well, didn't find out till I tried to turn it in, or my brain became soup because I was sitting there trying to figure it out because I feel so absolutely stupid. Like, I'm going to tell you, so like my neuropsychologist told me that if I run into issues that set me off, or like when his alarm goes off at 3 a.m. and he gets anxiety, that he can calm back down. But for someone with a brain injury like mine, it's harder to do that. Like, it will take a long time to calm down. And I thought, well, you know, I'll get better at that and I'll just avoid those situations, which, boy, were they shocking when they first started happening and I had no idea what was going on. So that happened in a couple of classes. But by then, I'm so messed up that I actually can't focus and everything in my brain is soup. And so I really can't focus after that. I don't know if I'm the only one that's that way, but I wasn't that way before. I was so good. I would run dance shows for the town. I would direct, I would choreograph, I would hire the band. I did everything. I did the costuming. I was a high, see, I can't even think of the words. This is part of the brain injury. I used to be so articulate. I would MC the event in front of hundreds of people, you know, on stage. And now just even talking like this gets me all tongue-tied and I shut down and I cannot clear the block from my brain. And I don't know if it's just me but then it's just like a freaking avalanche because once I hit that block, my brain becomes mushy soup, stew, whatever. It's no good. So I'm just wondering if I'm the only one that has this issue. And like, I'm really glossing over how destructive this is to my self-esteem because like, then the instructor came in, she's like, oh, sorry, that's my bad. But by then I'm in tears because I take the hit first. I always take the hit first because I figure after 10 years of this brain injury, I know that the problem is me. I get everybody has issues. Everybody has trials, right? I'm just trying to reach out to those who have brain injuries because maybe we can band together and like, misery likes company. And I found that I don't feel so alone. My brain injury is a handicap that no one sees. Everyone expects me to be normal. And I'm not. And I even expect myself to be normal. And I can't. And I'm still trying to come to grips with that after 10 years. I think if we band together as a community, we find strength in our weakness. Not even weakness, we just find strength in supporting each other. Look how pretty this is. Okay, so another thing that I wanted to mention was that when I always blame myself first, and then I realize that it's not my fault because somebody else, we find out that, oh, it was somebody else's fault or whatever, and they're always so sorry. And they're like, oh, sorry, my bad. And it's always genuine and heartfelt. And that's great. And I wish that I were better and that I could be like, oh, it's all good. But something is hardwired about my brain now that it's like, okay, like I'm gonna use my arm here. So when my neuropsychologist said that he'd get awakened by the alarm at 3 a.m. in the morning, his adrenaline goes up like this, right? And then he can calm himself back down and go back to bed. But mine stays up. And I don't know if you're the same way, but like, I think it's kind of the same with my self-esteem. Like, it takes a hit. And then I also blame myself because I can't push it back down. And then, like, is anyone else like this? Like, you feel like super, did your personality change? So I'm gonna flip this back around because I don't even know if I'm catching myself, and I'm all sweaty and gross anyway. But like, I used to be super outgoing. I was a cheerleader in high school. I made friends really easy. I can read people, like, and I was super extroverted, right? And now I'm like, ugh, people. Like, if I only have to make, not really, but like, I don't want to be friends with people. I like to make friends, but I don't. It's so hard to explain. I want to do the talking, or I want to be the one to come to you. I don't like it when people approach me, and I used to love that. I used to thrive on like parties and get-togethers and staying at church and doing activities and high school and all that kind of stuff. I loved that. And now I'm like, ugh. I mean, here I am hiking by myself, you know, and it's fine. But I gotta do stuff by myself. And I feel like I'm also, I used to be happier, I think. And now I'm negative. I'll just say it. It's something I don't want to admit. I'm negative. And I know it because everyone's like, being positive is a choice. And I'm like, okay, it's a choice. I can do this. I can do this. I can be positive. And I've tried writing positive things in a journal. I try to like make conscious effort to be positive. Are you like this? Have you done this? Is anyone else out there like this, where you struggle like that? And then I find that I just notice the things that are going wrong or something, or the things that happen that are bad, or the people that I don't trust anymore. Let's flip this back around. That's all. I don't know. I just think this is beautiful out here. And I'm just going to chop up this video, and hopefully I'll be able to do something.